My name is Charlotte Longbottom.
Tyson Thompson.
William Garner.
Ella Myers.
And Bryce Corson.
And this is my recruiting story.
I made my decision kind of late in the recruiting process. It was like a few days before signing day. I needed to take some of my visits, and then I chose Sam Houston State because I'll have the best opportunity to play quick, and I really like the coaching staff and the campus in general.
I picked A&M because mainly it's close to home and they have good academics, as well as the swim team is really good. And my sister goes there, so that's part of it. But.
Two reasons I've selected HBU to continue my athletic career and academic career was, first off, it's close to home, so my family would be there to support me. And secondly, I would be able to play receiver on the offensive side, and I think that I could have the most success there and maybe continue on from there to the next level.
When I was a sophomore, I went to a camp at St. Edward's, and they basically told me that they could see me playing there. So after that, we started communication about my games, and so they could come watch me play. And then it was like a 6-month process.
Baylor's my home, and I just feel at home there, and I like the people there, and they treat me like family. So yeah, my parents have been the most influential support group, and they've always been there with me since day one, since Little League, so I think that is it.
I would say the most influential person is probably my parents. They pushed me to always be my best and to live up for my dreams.
So a coach that's been really influential for me is Coach Thompson. I've texted him many times and talked to him many times about what I'm going to do, and he always has good advice for me, and he helped me make my decision.
The most influential person is definitely both my coaches at Challenge and Klein. They've really helped me out a lot.
The most important person or people in the recruiting process was probably my family, because they helped me decide my decision, because I wanted to stay close to home. That's one of the reasons I chose HBU, to go there and continue playing football there.
One of the common misconceptions about sports recruiting in general is that they think that if you're just good at a sport, you'll get recruited and get offered really fast, but there's a lot more that goes into it. They'll talk to the coaches, they'll talk to them about your academics and your character, and they'll talk to teammates and everything like that, so it's a longer process than some people might think.
You put a lot of work into it and a lot of time and effort.
It's not just all about being a good athlete. You still have to be a good student, make good grades, and be good on and off the field.
People think that usually just good athletes just get their offers automatically, and it's actually a lot more work behind the scenes than most people think.
To be honest, that not everybody's a 5-star athlete, and even if you don't get a lot of offers, that doesn't mean that you still won't go big one day. So I think if you don't get a lot of offers, you should still hold your head up and just do you and just work hard.
I want to thank the coaching staff, football, basketball, baseball. All y'all really impacted me and made me who I am today, so I want to thank y'all for that.
I just want to say thank you again to the Klein High coaching staff and faculty for helping me throughout this process so that I can be a Bearkat now and forever.
Thank you to Pat O'Toole and Matt Lemoyne for helping me through my recruitment process. I couldn't have done it without y'all.
I want to thank the coaching staff at Klein High and the trainers and all my friends and everybody that's taking care of me through the journey. Sick 'em Bears.
Signing day is a national signing day where student athletes, it's the deadline for them to sign with the college that has recruited them. Most of the athletes have multiple options, so they have to decide on which school they want to go with. It's exciting for them, their families, as a culmination, of their formidable years in athletics and their high school years, and it's just a great time to celebrate that with them and their families. It's the same every year. I love it when you see the kids smiling and the happiness and the pride that the parents have and the families and the people that are there to support them. To see that, and I have 2 sons. Maybe one day I'll get to experience that. I don't know. If I do, I know I'm going to be just like those families that I see every year. Just excited and so proud of their son or daughter for achieving that goal, because it's a hard goal to achieve. I mean, scholarships are limited. There's not that many of them out there, and for a young man or young lady to earn one, that's really something special. And it's really not about the coaches. We don't do anything. The kids, we didn't do anything to make the kids great players. The kids were born with their athletic ability, all we've done is just been a vehicle to guide them through to get them to the point where they have the opportunity to sign a scholarship. So I'm proud of my athletes for sure. It makes me very proud. But as far as keeping score, well, I had 20 this year, I 25 that year. That never crosses my mind. I'm happy for if it's 2 or 6 or 5. It's a pride thing in seeing them achieve their goals as their coach.